Good evening, everyone. My name is Ishan. Today we are taking a debate on topic love marriage or arranged marriage. I am in favor of love marriage because love marriage is a topic which is now which is on top because the new generation want to get a love marriage because in love marriage we have possibilities to get a knowledge about that person we like that I like her or and what's her hobby and what's her future planning. It's about.
Yes, Vedant, you are right. But my opinion is that most of the time love marriage fails because in love marriage most of the time girl or boy impose his decision on a partner, and that will harm their life in future. Means after some time they realize that they were wrong in taking their decision. But when we do arranged marriage uh, with the consent of our parents, at that time if we are facing any issue in our marriage, we can contact with our parents. We can take their decision. We can communicate with husband's family, or there are most of the laws are there which helps that girl or boy to mm, to sustain their life or to make right decision against the for life. That is my opinion.
But in love marriage, we know all we know all information about her, but we can't know in arranged marriage.
But it is not that much possible or that much real. In arranged marriage, you should know that information what you want to know about your partner. You can meet her, you can share your views and opinion about your future, and if they are matching, then and only then you will marry. You take time for this means engagement to marriage. Some time for take both to understand each other.
But in love marriage, we choose her. In arranged marriage, our parents choose.
If you have parents for some time to have a arranged marriage, then they will absolutely give you the time to know her better.
But some families not allowed to meet a male or female before a marriage.
But nowadays it is possible and it is allowed. Yes. Very few families avoid have that thing. Yes.
But do love marriage have possibilities to make our future planning after marriage or take decisions that we take after our marriage? Decisions like where did we live and what's our new generation planning we get before marriage.
It is also possible in arranged marriage.
But love marriage have a long time of duration. Some relationships have 3 or 4 years, but arranged marriage not have this type of duration. It's only 1 year duration or 1.5 year duration.
Because parents are very
Conservative.
no interfere. So interfering about marriage. That's a arranged marriage very 1 year, 2 year. But love marriage are no nobody can interfere in our life. That's why freedom
I think, in my opinion, that marriage is very pure, and also it's very connecting two families together. And I think in arranged marriage, uh, parents, of course, parents take the act means will take the decision about our partners also. So for me, it's a very good, and of yes, as you say, the engagement to marriage journey, that we have a lot of time about to get to know each other. So I think it's
Yeah, that time I was anybody any hobbies don't like, but I have choose the you and I
But that things are possible in love marriage also to make a relationship in arranged marriage.
But in love marriage, each and every hobbies you like is
no each and every hobbies no not like, but they have no na they have no. She is not like I was not.
But most of the time, love marriages also get failed.
yes.
The things which they
Yes.
like
Yes,
before marriage.
I agree. But that time, today's time, also arranged marriage also not the successful.
But
as compared to love
this is
marriage,
very-
arranged marriage is success.
because there is a prestige of two family, there is a understanding
Yes.
between two families, two persons.
In love marriage, some of people against that marriage, but in arranged marriage, all people are happily accept that marriage.
Yes.
And support,
Yeah.
means financial support, any other support, both families are supported.
And there is my one friend, she married a person. They were in love with each other from college days. But now still her family is not accepting her marriage. She is not allowed to come to home. She is not invited for any functions. She is not being invited at any functions.
Arranged marriage one difficulty. She and he somebody like, and they are not possible to marry. That time both are married and 1 year, 2 year uh, divorced and joined the her.
But ratio is very less.
In arranged marriage, we can't know about the past of that girl or boy, how he is or her is, her past is good or bad, which thing he do in her college life or her past life. But in love marriage, we know about her past or anything she done in her life. She tells us everything.
If you build a good conversation and a connection with your partner, then she will be free to tell you anything.
In arranged marriage, also get his her past information before decided marriage.
But not sure.
But you cannot
trust on that person that he is speaking truth.
Another my opinion, somewhere when arranged marriage was going to prepare, this time some parents are pressurized for wealth and money, this time pressurized, and after marriage, then after marriage, marriage, when marriage, then boys are okay, but when girls are coming, this time some pressurized by family, you also very painful.
And when we do a love marriage, there are no anything about a dowry or give money or get money from a girl's family. But in arranged marriage, there are so many rules to get a dowry or huge amount or gifts like cars and homes.
And arranged marriage, wife, mothers are very interfering.
Yeah.
Interfering in the
Is it your
both life.
personal
Yeah.
experience?
It is not my mother. Sorry. Because
No,
my
sir.
parents and colleagues. That's why arranged marriage.
In
It
exceptional
sometimes also
cases.
happens in love marriage also.
The mother is possessive about her daughter.
Yes.
In today's generation, they get very affected or they have a temporary affection towards the female or male. So they take quick decision and that decision might get wrong in the future. They broke the relationship fast earlier.
But you know, old age, one temple has the build. This is a popular build. Taj Mahal.
That is not a thing.
Taj Mahal.
One.
This is a eight.
In love marriage, if you had any argument with your partner, then where you will go? To your parents? They had already warned you. If you want to have love marriage, take your own decision.
Yes, absolutely. Only thing. That's why don't do not interfere.
After arranged marriage, you are have ability to get decisions with our family. Decisions like new generation or some other planning. But in love marriage, there are two persons who who take conversation with each other and make a plans for for get for a good future.
I'm not getting your point. Will you please repeat again?
The decisions was taken in arranged marriage. What taken in a group means family members or relatives are also interfere in a decision taking with male or female. But in love marriage, there are no anybody can interfere in her discussion or about a decision.
But in also love marriage, you will we are permission your parents to marry.
Yes, convenience to parents.
Yes.
So after love marriage.
Not arranged marriage.
If you are choosing the right person, your family will
Support
you.
But as we all know that in so many movies like Bollywood, Hollywood, some movies, they taught us to do love marriage, and no movie has almost all movies, almost all movies, they are doing love marriage, not arranged marriage. So why? Since they are giving importance to love marriage. Means I think that it is better than arranged marriage.
It's a movie.
Actual life and movie life is
Very
totally different.
There are
Most
so
of the-
many
Most of the
real
youngster
stories
likes to see such movies, so that's why.
but most of the movies are they taught us this type of so many movies are there.
But not in case of marriage.
In case of marriage,
They are just showing love. Very few films are there. They are showing marriages also.
Some people brainwash their partners. Like, have you seen Kerala Story? In that movie, that boy just brainwashed her and get married with her and leave India and go outside the India and then torture her.
Same condition. Arranged marriage, same condition.
There are parents to support us all.
Means you can complain to anyone. Either his parents or she can complain to her parents.
Yes. So there is attraction. And that's why in some year to he and she almost one each other. That's why I don't
But sometimes it might be temporary.
Yeah.
Before marriage, a person might be different, and after marriage, the person may change his behavior, change.
First marriage in universe is also a love marriage, a marriage of Shiva and Parvati. It's also a love marriage.
But today's times are also living in living relationship.
That is different. Difference.
We know that means their parents are know that
And not one.
that is yeah. Not in India. Not that much in India.
cities
But we won't see in love marriage, we won't see that girl is having this skill. We see only her love and inner beauty of her. But in arranged marriage, we see that if she sings song, if she dances well and sings properly, then only we marry her. And it is something like wrong. A girl is not having this skill, so you get that.
And after the marriage, like women are going to start some work, freedom, some work. This time, parents are not allowed him to do this. This time, welcome future also destroyed.
Yes.
Also, sometimes we are trying to do something, it will be not done by them.
And in many cases, like arranged marriage, girl is not having freedom to do start her own business, like and it's- and she should know only how to do and how to take care of children and house. But in love marriage means they both understand each other, so she can do anything. Like she will having she will have freedom.
But when we are doing arranged marriage, then we can keep that point in front of other family.
If they don't agree.
Just like one can make the Suryavansham picture. In this time, Amitabh Bachchan is working just like a mechanic. When they marriage, this time his wife is educated, they will going to start study and they will become the collector. And after collector, they will do for so many good things, which uh, is suffered by his husband in childhood. That's why every time a love marriage is better than arranged marriage.
In love marriage, there are no any no any issue of spending of money in weddings or marriages. We go in temple or courts and do court marriages, and don't want to give a food for whole our relatives. And after when we give meal or food for our relative, They tell that a salt was less in that food and it's a very sweet dish and I can't not that and I can't like it. But it can't happen in a love marriage.
No,
Really?
I do not agree with I not agree with this point. If in a love marriage, you can also decide, both the partners can decide if they want to go for court marriage. If the two families are agree on same decision, you can use that money for future plans.
Real,
Yeah.
real condition.
Yes.
Not very good.
Means most of love marriage are registered.
No.
That's why call love marriage.
Parents are not agreeing because that's why they're doing.
But people wants their wedding to be big.
Yeah.
I remember
Yes.
they didn't do this court marriage.
Each one. Then after love marriage, you marry in court. You make a big wedding. When you have a lot of money, you spend in it a wedding. The but not spending in wedding, you use that money in our future planning or building our house or get some gold accessory or invest it in something. It's helpful for our future.
But in this exam, most of the parents are in favor of love marriage. It's like arranged marriage was old age old issue.
No, the parents are seeing the boys are doing means suicidal case are mostly happen. So that's why parents are getting agreed on these things. They don't want to lose their child. So that's why
They are emotion blackmailing
they
the
are emotionally blackmailing forcefully.
Love marriage is a kind of very good person. Your life is successful. Choose the wrong person.
You will get to know after marriage. Yeah, after doing marriage.
There is
Choice is wrong or right.
Yeah, love marriage spend time very long year. That's why you decided he's a good and he's a wrong. But arranged marriage don't decide it. 1 month, 2 month. Don't be decided he is good, she is good. That's why
But there is some type of balancing in there. Means they both have to adjust according to each other.
yes, like they adjust.
But after
There is not
adjustment, there is
like
a love.
adjust. He is both are comfortable.
Earlier,
Arranged
2 to
marriage
3
is
years,
adjust.
you just have to adjust. After that, no.
My father or her father going to
Sometimes
I think that is it.
arranged marriage, when female is coming, just like this time some disease inside the lady. This time their parent were not open. This after marriage 1 month, he has death.
Oh.
This time, if love marriage, it will be clear. This lady is okay, the woman is okay, the daughter is okay, my friend is okay.
But this happens very rarely.
Just like
When we do arranged marriage, after some time we thought that why I choose him, there are some better options.
Even in love marriage, parents show the sign, do it on your own risk because they can't interfere after you got married.
And in new generation, parents also allowed to get to make the relationships or choose our partner.
It also happens in love marriage also.
But love marriage started from past sort of people.
Yeah.
just like Hira Raja, the story of
Romeo Juliet.
so dear friends, this is all about our topic. So I think the both situation are good on their places. So love marriage is also good and arranged marriage is also good. Because this is about all. Thank you.
Thank